Drugs laced with fentanyl are becoming a deadly problem in San Diego. That's according to data from the California Department of Public Health. The agency says fentanyl-related deaths in California nearly tripled between 2016 and 2017. In San Diego County last year, the fentanyl overdose rates, they were 2 times higher than the state rate. Last year, nearly 275 deaths in the county were attributed to opioid overdoses, with more than half involving fentanyl. So joining me this morning with more of the effects of fentanyl is Jean McAlister from the McAlister Institute Foundation. Good morning, Jean. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, and thank you for having me here.
Thanks for bringing the subject to light, because obviously it's startling in the numbers. This is something we can't ignore any longer, and it seems like it's not that topic that's at the top of everybody's agenda.
That's true, and it's very dangerous because people who they're not going for fentanyl, they're going for heroin. They don't realize that it's being cut with fentanyl, and that's where the deaths are coming from. Cocaine and heroin are both being cut, or fentanyl is being added to them.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Totally understandable. I know it happens to me all the time. Let's first talk about, explain to me, what is fentanyl, first of all, and how potent is it, even when compared to cocaine and heroin?
It's an opiate, and it's 100 times more powerful than heroin and morphine.
100 times more powerful than heroin.
Right, and just a little teeny bit can kill an adult, and that's the danger in it. And the danger is that people do not, they go to buy heroin, they don't go to buy fentanyl, they go to buy heroin, and they don't realize that it's mixed with fentanyl, and that's the problem.
Are they doing that to give people a bigger high, and then they're mixing too much, or somebody's taking too much? I mean, where are all the deaths translating from?
Well, they say it's a bigger high, but actually it's a way to make more money, because if you cut it with fentanyl, you're not using as much heroin, so you're selling something that you're making more money because you have more heroin to sell.
Is it cheaper then? Is that?
Heroin is cheaper than painkillers, because that's how people get onto heroin, is they start a lot of times with opiates and painkillers, and then they can't afford those anymore. The doctors stop prescribing for them, or they can't steal them anymore from their mothers or fathers or somebody's medicine cabinet, so then they go to heroin, and that's what happens.
And I imagine if it's more powerful, that also means it's got higher addictive qualities. Is that true?
Well, all of it's addictive, yeah. So we have a saying, once you take the drug, then the drug takes you. And but I would say with fentanyl that you probably don't get a chance to get more.
And that's the problem, because people don't even know what they're getting into. I mean, is there a different taste? I mean, how can somebody even be aware of what's happening?
And that's what they need to watch out for, because that's happening. Is nobody's telling them this has fentanyl in it.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to tell their buyers, and this is hits close to home for you.
It's very close, because I'm in recovery. I have 61 years clean and sober.
Congratulations.
And
61 years.
I know, and just so nobody has to add, that makes me 86 in July.
Good for you. Yes. You wear it well.
And I've been doing this for 41 years with McAlister Institute, and we've seen it get worse and not get better. So that's very, very sad, because drugs are just so much more available. And, you know, fentanyl is made in China and comes down to Mexico and comes up into the States. So I would imagine that's why San Diego has so much more use and deaths as a result of it, because we're so close to the border.
Well, the trend is alarming. The trend is not something we want to see, and the trend is something you want to turn around. How are you going to do that?
Well, we provide treatment, provide education, and we're hoping that the more people hear about it, that they'll call. I always give out my cell phone number, because I want people to call, and they have called, and that number is 619-987-6393. And please call, because I know where to send you. I know how to help you. If we can't do it ourselves, then then I'll send you to somebody that can.
Yeah, you've walked the walk, and so you are a perfect person to reach out. You're understanding, and you know where that person is coming from.
Well, first of all, I would want everybody to know it's not their fault. All right, I went out to have a drink, just like you. You can have the drink, go out and have dinner, go to a show, and go home.
Right.
Me, I will sit there and drink until I'm drunk or passed out. And that's not what I intended, and that's not when people take a hit or take a drink. That's not what they intend either. And then, like I said, once you take the drug takes you, if you're an addict. So I just have to accept that I'm different than you and that I cannot use drugs or alcohol.
But you're also proof that you can kick the habit and you can take your life back. And there's also a run that I want to put out there as well. This is a 6th annual 5K. Well, it's a walk for sobriety. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, that's happening July 8th.
Okay.
It's a Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's at Liberty Station. We're very excited about it, and I would really like people to come out. You don't have to be in recovery to come and support us. I think it's very inspirational. I cry every year because I will see a sign on a woman that says I have 359 days clean, and then I'll see their child and it says I have 359 days of having my mother back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It
So
gives me chills.
I think it's very important that we give this some notice and recognition, and that people come and walk with us, and it's fun and inspirational, and I would very much appreciate seeing people there.
And it takes away the isolation that I bet a lot of people feel, too. Like they're the only one, or no one's going to understand, or the shame that's involved in it. You say, take it all away, come out, let us talk. Let's get you to day one.
Right, absolutely.
All right, excellent stuff. So register for the walk. It is July 8th. It's going to be at the NTC Park at Liberty Station. Check-in, registration, 8 a.m. All right.
And the website is walkforsobriety.com.
All right, and of course we have information on our website as well, KUSI.com. Jean, thank you so much for, let's put in some light, and if we helped one person today, that's just one closer.
That's right, absolutely.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we've got more coming your way on Good Morning San Diego after the break.